Ethan made one small mistake and couldn't fix it. If you've ever had one of those moments, you'll feel this. And the crazy part is, at first, it didn't even feel like a mistake. It started outside a small cafe, right after a quick catch-up that wasn't even supposed to happen. He had just run into Maya, someone he knew through a friend. Not close, not strangers either. Just one of those in-between connections. They'd talked a few times before, laughed a bit, followed each other online. But nothing deeper than that. It was easy, casual, the kind of conversation that doesn't really stay with you. But then, it did. Yeah, we should hang out sometime. That pause. It wasn't long, but it was there. Ethan smiled. Yeah, for sure. She smiled back. Same tone, same energy. But then she adjusted her bag slightly, glanced past him for just a second, and said, "All right, I'll see you around." And just like that, it ended. Now, everything about that moment felt normal. Simple. Nothing strange. But here's the thing. Ethan didn't leave immediately. Because something about that moment, that small moment, stayed just a second longer than it should have. Hang out sometime. It didn't leave his head. Not like the rest of the conversation. On his way home, he replayed it. The tone. The eye contact. That half smile people do when they're being polite, but still kind of real. Or at least, it felt real. And slowly, without even noticing, his brain turned it into something else. Not just a sentence anymore. A possibility. By the time he got home, it felt simple. Nothing big. Just something small. Maybe grabbing coffee again. Maybe something casual. No pressure. Just following up. Because that's what you do, right? If someone says it, they mean it. Right? He sat on his bed, phone in hand, staring at her contact. Just her name. No emoji. No context. He typed, stopped, deleted it, then typed again. "Hey, it was nice seeing you earlier. We should actually hang out sometime." And then, he paused. That word. Actually, it felt like he was confirming something that already existed, which made sense. Because she said it first. Right? He hit send. And that's when that small moment turned into something else. That second after sending a message, where your brain suddenly starts asking questions it should have asked before. Was that too fast? Too direct? Too serious? He dropped the phone beside him, like it might respond instantly. But it didn't. A minute passed. Then 2. Then 5. He picked it up again. Nothing. He opened the chat. Read his own message, slowly. Like he wasn't the one who sent it. It sounded normal. Maybe even good. Polite. Clear. Exactly what she said. So why did it feel like something was off? 10 minutes. Still nothing. He locked his phone. Unlocked it again. Checked. Nothing. And then, that quiet shift happened. The one where something normal starts to feel heavier. Not bigger. Just heavier. By the time it hit 30 minutes, he wasn't relaxed anymore. He checked her profile. Last seen? Recently. So she was online. She just didn't reply. And that's when it hit him. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just quiet. Not everything people say is meant to be followed up. He thought back to that moment. That pause. The way she said it. It wasn't an invitation. It was a closing line. A polite ending. The kind people use so everything feels smooth, even when nothing is actually continuing. And suddenly, everything made sense. That half smile. That quick glance away. That "see you around," it wasn't leading somewhere. It was ending something. Ethan leaned back slowly. Phone still in his hand. The message still there. Seen. That small word that somehow made everything clearer and worse at the same time, because now he knew. She understood what he meant, and he finally understood what she meant. And those two things weren't the same. He exhaled. Not embarrassed, not even upset, just aware that this happens all the time. People say things to be nice, to avoid awkwardness, and somehow that creates a different kind of awkwardness later, the kind no one talks about. He looked at the message one last time, then locked his phone, because there wasn't really anything to fix, just one of those moments. That small moment that stayed. And yeah, if you've ever taken something like that seriously, you probably get it. And if you haven't, you probably will. So stick around. There's always another moment like this. And if you enjoy stories like this, you'll probably want to see the next one.